Mrs. Obina, a farmer who deals with cash crops like cocoa, palm tree, cashew, plantain and more. He helps individuals to expand their farm and also establish farm for individuals who is interested in farming. In this video, I travel with him to a farm in Efon in Ekiti State. I interviewed him on the motivation behind him going into cash crop. We started by loading the seedling and we embarked on our journey to Ekiti State. After 3.5 hours, we arrived at the farm. So we finally arrived at the farm. We start to see how we can cover some of the things that is happening here. So after 2.5 hours, our journey is more than 3.5 hours. I think we left Ibadan around after 3. So yeah, the farm right now.
My name is Peter Obina Michael, the owner of Agric Alliance and Supplies. We deal with cash crops such as oil palm, cashew, mango, plantain, banana, citrus, and so on and so forth.
For how long have you been into this business?
We have been in this business for about 8 to 10 years. We have been dealing in this business and the expanding farm for people and establishing farm for people.
Mr. Obina, as a youth, what motivates you in going into this business?
Number one, what motivates me in going into this business? First of all, I love seeing plants to grow. And secondly, I love doing agric. And agric is a job that someone can boast of anywhere you meet yourself. This is the seedling we wanted to plant this year. Hopefully, in the next 1 or 2 weeks, we are done planting. This is cashew seedling. As you can see, this is cashew seedling, this oil palm, and over there's coconut over there. And I wish if you can stay, you can just see the way we do the layout and the plantation of the crops.
So, Mr. Obina, how many hectares of land is this land, and what are the things that is planted on the farm?
This land is up to 100 hectares. We have planted oil palm, cashew, pineapple, and plantain on it. And we are still planting cassava to intercrop them and pepper. So that's what we are doing. We have already established this farm last year because we cannot complete all the whole hectare at the same time. So we did it batch by batch. So we continue this year.
So can you show us some of the oil palm that you have established last year? See the one beside you. Did you establish this one beside you last year?
Yes, this is one of the oil palms that we established last year. So this one we established them last year, and where we are right now, we are in the oil palm farm, oil palm plantation.
So we move around and see some of the oil palm that you established last year.
Okay, you can see more. Here they are. Here they are. You can see them. You can see them. Here they are. So, as I said, this place is an oil palm plantation, and we intercrop them with plantain, but not too choke. We have where we establish plantain, fully plantain there.
Can you still take us there? I want to ask one question. I can see net at the bottom of of this oil farm. What is it meant for?
Yes, if you want to establish farm, you will need to use net to safeguard the roots because of these rodents. Grass cutter, they normally come to feed on it, especially during dry season. So if you didn't protect the root and the stem during the dry season, grasshopper will finish the whole of plantation.
Okay. So can you take us to where you have some of your other crops that you said you established cashew too. Can you take us there?
Okay, no problem. Let's go to where we established cashew over there. So this is the cashew plantation. As you can see, this is more than 5 hectares that we used to establish cashew plantation. You can see them. By this time next year, you start seeing fruits on them. So
Are you saying this cashew now is just 1 year on this?
it's 1.5 years.
Can you tell us the month that you established this cashew?
We established this cashew late upper year, around November upper year.
That's
2022, November, October, November. That's when we established this cashew.
And so how many years does it take cashew to fruit?
Cashew takes 2 years to start fruiting.
Wow.
It takes 2 years to start fruiting. As you can see them, by the next fruiting time of cashew, let me say the next season of cashew, we call it season, this cashew will start fruiting.
Can you show us around some of the?
Yes, you can come in. You can come in, come and see them. You can see them. They have already having flowers. You can see.
What that has flowers?
Most of them have gotten. If you look closely to this one, they have already germinating cashew, but because the months have not complete, that's why they haven't bring enough fruit. You can see more of it. You can see this one that's already bringing out its own fruit. So before this season will elapse, this cashew will bring out complete fruit, and so more there inside the farm. You can still go more inside the farm and see by ourselves.
So can you please tell us what is the season when cashew will normally start fruiting?
Cashew start fruiting by December, January, February, March, April. That's the cashew season that they start fruiting, and we harvest it during those time.
Okay. Can you go and show us the plantation?
Yes, let's go to plantation before we now go to pineapple plantation. So this is the plantation. We are in the plantation now, and this is about 5 hectares that we established plantain in it, fully plantain. You can see that the plantain are there, but they are not doing well due to the drought that we are. It has been past 3 months now that there has not rain here, and this farmland is bigger than what we can just put irrigation. So we wait on rain, and once rain fall, everything will come out well, and you can see.
So is it profitable to go into cash crop production like this palm, cashew, plantain?
Yes, it's very profitable to go into cash crop, and cash crop will give you rest of mind when you establish them and take care of them.
How many years does it take for a palm tree to start harvesting it?
If you get a verified and hybrid seed or seedling from a verified company like us, it will take you 3 years before they start fruiting.
So this farm now in the next 2 years now they will start harvesting their palm.
Sure.
So what about plantain?
Plantain will take you 8 months before you start fruiting, and with approximately a year before you start harvesting.
As a youth, what advice will you give to some of the youth that are not doing anything, that they don't have passion? Because farming in Nigeria here or in part of the world we are in Africa, it seems like a for poor people. And then you as a person, you have been doing it for many years now. What what advice will you give to younger generation coming behind?
I will say farming, like I said before, farming is a great investment. And if for a youth, normally youth nowadays they look for a quick money, and farming is a business that the money keep on growing. It doesn't come once, it grows, and the more it grows, it make you to learn how to be patient. The more you go more into the farm, the more your money keep on growing. So you value the money and take care of the farm.
Thank you so much, Mr. for giving us the opportunity to come and visit some of the farm that one of the farm that you established. I hope next time you will always be welcome.
Sure, anytime, any day, I'm all yours.